Back on the coast for another mish. Last night was pretty cool. I was walking along the track and almost stepped on a great spotted kiwi. Old mate was a wee horse. Couldn't believe how big he was. Oh, how good. Now, so I got heaps of vertical meters on this wee 2-day mission, or I walked in last night. That should be an absolute feed. Definitely real world fitness, this one. Sweet, gonna get cracking. Me, me. Managed to bowl a couple deer. Another one down there. Good day on the hill. Shot 2 hinds. Now enjoying the fire. Morale is high. Yeah, boy. Far out, that was pretty savage. I was walking along this track and there was a possum feeding on something with his ass to me. So I snuck up to him, knocked him out, and then frickin' gave him the old Grim Reaper. Old mate's belly up. Alright, that was way more savage than the 22. Doing my part for conservation, eh? Gosh, yesterday was a big day. Started about 8:30 in the morning, didn't finish till 8:30 at night, so it was 12 hours of constant go. Looking for chamois and deer. Seen a couple deer, didn't see any chamois. Covered a lot of country. Body's feeling it today. But I thought it would be a good little segue into insight and understanding as to the amount of effort I put into hunting and these films. So I don't really cover metrics too much, but what I do is go back retrospectively and just add up all the vertical and horizontal meters and kilometers to get a rough idea. So a few examples of that would be start of the year, my southwestern raw trip. So I over 9 days covered about 30 kilometers and then climbed about 3,400 meters. Then I did my Wapiti trip, so that was 9 days as well. Covered about 42 kilometers and then climbed around 3,700 meters. She was hard work, that Wapiti country. So 42 kilometers in that country is not easy, trust me. And then recently, a couple of months ago when the weather was a bit better, I worked 4 days on, 4 days off. So there was a 12-day period there where I used my 2 off shifts and I got after it. So I think I climbed about 4,500 meters. Yeah, I was absolutely having a feed, that's for sure. But it leads me on to another point is you got to pay to play. So the type of hunting you want to do, and for me, that's that, I guess you'd call it ultra endurance type of stuff. You've got to pay to play. So for me, it's stretching and foam rolling almost every day, even when I'm on a hunt. Then when I'm off the hill, it's even more, because if I don't do it, little injuries start to creep in and then I don't get to hunt the way I want to hunt. So my big message to all you guys at home would be, whatever type of hunting you want to do, is make sure you got to invest that time and energy so that when you're off the hill, you can then go on the hill and perform well. So yeah, you got to pay to play. Pretty good, eh? Mate. So I'm on a science trip at the moment. So if you don't know, it's a veteran outdoor charity and we take current service men and women into the outdoors hunting. So I'm the lead on this trip and this is a management hunt. So we're in the Lake Sumner RHA. We've already shot 3 hinds. It was a good wee hunt yesterday, so stalked these flats and it wasn't good, and then I was like, right, let's push up the flats and check out this little side creek. And as soon as we hit the side creek, 4 hinds feeding in the creek bed there, and the boys shot 2 of them, which is awesome. And then today we stalked down the spur, so we're on the top, stalked down the spur, and one of the other fellas managed to shoot another hind, which was another bloody good shot. And then they were pretty tired, so they've head back to camp and kind of hunt around camp. And then I've come up the ridge and tried to look into all this other country and managed to find 2 yearling hinds. Been staking them out for half an hour. Took their old time to stand up. And then one stood up, nailed it. And the second one actually took its time, which was a bit odd. And then the second one stood up, nailed it. So I got 2 yearling hinds down there. Gonna go butcher them up. Real good, fill the freezer. But man, what a place to say where you got your dinner from. How good. But super important to get hind numbers down in here. Anyone that's hunted the Lake Sumner RHA, you'll know you have to keep the numbers in check, and it's been set aside for recreational hunters to manage, so we must do that. Otherwise, hey, everyone knows what could happen if rec hunters don't come in here and start bowling a few more hinds, because the numbers are decent, I'll say that. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot down this spur and get to the butchery. Bloody awesome. Plenty of country in the background that I've hunted over the years. It's always a good feeling when you reminisce on past missions. What a day, what country, how good. making my way down off the tops. Good wee west coast mush. Seen a few bucks, some deer and some gnarly country. I actually had one buck dead to rights, 60 yards, had the safety off, round up the chamber. But he would have gone 10, but he was only a unicorn, so I let him go. Plus he was blowing like a steam train. I didn't feel the urge to shoot him mate while he's huffing and puffing. Oh gee whiz. But no man, my legs are bloody sore. Now I've done over 2,000 meters of climbing now, and then you got the downhill to match. Oh, jelly central. I think I've only got another 20 minutes of down climbing and then onto the terrace and then onto the main track, which is good. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on. Not a bad wee evening. Seen a few deer out in the flats. I don't know where I'm pointing, but wherever that, oh little bastards, wherever that high point is with all the snow in it, that's where I was today. Have a feed. My legs are so sore. Oh, not too bad. It's about a couple hours to set. Definitely on wobbly legs. Right, time to go over feed.